Hi guys, my name is Susan Brennan and I am the owner of Passion for Wellness. I want to share with you my journey to wellness because I haven't always been well and it has definitely been a journey. It kind of all started back in the 80s. I was a very young mother of two boys and a wife, and I suffered with debilitating anxiety and depression. From suffering with that, I had a whole host of other issues, from physical issues of not sleeping, completely exhausted, and a lot of emotional issues that went along with it. And, I suffered for a couple of long years. I visited many, many doctors, emergency rooms, therapists, pharmacies, and I was in a really dark place and I really didn't have a lot of hope. And it was, I still had something inside of me that knew that something was wrong and that, life's not supposed to be this way. And I didn't want to live this way. And so, one day my mom actually found a chiropractor nutritionist, and I decided that I had nothing to lose. What's one more doctor? And I went to see him. Well, I would first of all like to say that he sat down and he really, truly listened to me and took time and asked me questions. And, he did ask me something that no doctor, they still don't ask this question very often, and nobody did back then, certainly. And it was, tell me about your diet. What do you eat or what do you drink on a daily basis? And tell me about your lifestyle and your family. And, all of those things make a great difference in our wellness and being balanced and healthy. And he did some tests that was a little off the grid back then. You didn't hear a lot about it, but they were hair analysis, saliva testing, and of course blood work. And, he told me that we would get through this and we're going to find out the cause. And, just when I left the office, I felt so hopeful because I felt like for once somebody was listening to me. And that did give me hope. My test came back and it showed that I had severe hypoglycemia, which is low blood sugar, complete adrenal exhaustion, which, I wasn't surprised. I didn't know what that was. I do now. And, I was in a vicious cycle, and it was, your blood sugar's off and it causes you anxiety, or, your anxiety causes your adrenals to be exhausted. Hence you get anxiety. So I wanted to get off that hamster wheel, and he actually gave me a diet, and I started with kind of a hypoglycemic diet, and I started to notice some changes with myself. And I was less anxious, I had more energy, and I was sleeping a little bit better. So that really intrigued me and inspired me to learn more. So I went to the health food store and I picked up a book by a Dr. Paavo Airola called How to Get Well. And I started studying all kind of modalities, from meditation to what I ate to relaxation techniques. I started working out and exercising, which I still do as of today. And I got myself well. Now, there have been a lot of changes in the last 7 years, probably, for me. A lot of changes, very stressful changes. I've opened and closed two businesses. I sold a business, had to close a business, which was very stressful. We've relocated a lot for my husband's job. Just a lot of things. And, what's different for me now is I can tell you that I have a toolbox. And I'm proud to say that I'm not on any medication whatsoever. And, I live my life with passion and purpose now. And I decided a couple of years ago that I wanted to be able to help others, because the thought of somebody suffering like I did and knowing that they don't have to, that there are answers out there, just really inspired me, and it made me want to help you. And so I went back to school and I studied at the Institute for Integrative Nutrition out of New York City, and I became a board certified health and nutrition coach. And, I really believe that I can help other people. And that makes me feel like I'm living my life with purpose. So if you would like more information on how I can help you, I invite you to go to my website, which is passionforwellness.net, and I will post that in the link below. And again, I want you to know that there is hope, and you don't have to suffer, and you're not alone. So for now, in love and health. Bye.